Hello there everyone and welcome back to Top 10. The 2025 Cannes Film Festival has started with glamour, buzz, cinema, and of course, unforgettable fashion. In this video, we'll be looking into and rating from 1 to 10 the fashion choices of our beloved celebs who walked the Croisette on opening night. Let's not forget that the organizers of the festival this year have introduced a completely new dress code aimed at, as they put it, promoting decency, maintaining decorum, and ensuring smooth logistics on the red carpet, which basically means that nudity and sheer dresses, naked dresses, or outfits that reveal significant portions of the body are no longer permitted, as are voluminous gowns with large trains, basically garments that hinder guest movement or complicate seating arrangements are completely banned. The festival has also clarified acceptable attire from their point of view, suggesting options like cocktail dresses, dark-colored pantsuits, dressy tops with black pants, black or navy blue suits with appropriate ties. And the very new thing is that finally shoes without heels are now permitted, but they said no sneakers. So bearing all these great new rules in mind, let's look into the fashion choices for opening night to see if our celebs are actually nailing it or getting the new dress code all wrong. We start with Halle Berry in Jacquemus. The gown that she chose featured a bold black and white vertical stripes pattern, a high neckline, and a unique sort of bustle detail on the back. Of course, the design fully complied with the regulations, this one. She does win a get out of jail free card. I'm not sure that she wins best dressed for the night. My vote for this outfit is 6, and while everybody was singing her praises because she adhered to the dress code on day 1, on day 2 she completely missed the mark for the premiere of the new chapter of Mission Impossible. But we will cover this in our next video in the next few days, where we will speak about the fashion choices for week 1. Let's go back to opening night now with Juliette BINOCHE in Christian Dior Haute Couture. This custom outfit was designed by Maria Grazia Chiuri, and it consisted of an off-white silk crepe hooded top paired with matching trousers. Apparently, it took 200 hours of meticulous craftsmanship by 2 artisans to put this outfit together. A lot of people said she was absolutely beautiful and elegant. For sure, she was fully compliant with the new dress code. I'm not a very big fan of hoods myself, but I must say that this is a 7 out of 10, especially because check out those chopard earrings that are remarkable. And for sure, this was 100% compliant with the concept of traditional elegance that the festival is trying to promote this year. Next up is Bella Hadid wearing Yves Saint Laurent. Now, she's super chic, she's super blonde, and that was definitely new for Cannes. This is the first year she's blonde on the Cannes red carpet, and she wore this black gown featuring an elegant cloud neckline complemented by all these dazzling chopard jewelry. The front is okay, I'm not really sure about the back, and in terms of compliance and adherence to the new standards, to me that's a yes and no, because the very high tie slits were banned by the organizers, but there you go, she's wearing one. And I'm also not too sure about that makeup. I think it's a bit too thick and it's sort of aging her a little bit when you look very close at it, but I mean, she's beautiful, the gown is nice, and the vote is 7 out of 10. IRINA SHAYK and Giorgio Armani Privé. So this is a black silk gown with white polka dots, and it featured sort of strapless neckline with these voluminous gigot sleeves, the fitted bodies that elegantly flared into this great full skirt. And she accessorized with black satin gloves, the diamond earrings. It really looked like classic Hollywood glamour, and she looked like a star in the sky. So check out the Anita diamond earrings, which were really something there. And from my point of view, the vote is 7 out of 10. Let's move on to Leonardo DiCaprio wearing Celine Homme. Very classic, very traditional, a tailored Grain de Poudre wool classic black tux with this peak lapel jacket, a crisp white cotton poplin shirt, and a bow tie. And it was complemented by some Koftin derby shoes. Effortlessly elegant, I would say 8 out of 10, because he really does look good in that tux. Heidi in Elisab. She clearly, completely missed the memo on the dress code between the never-ending train and the slit, and I understand that this is spring and flowers are completely in season, but I really don't like this flower. I mean, there's too much of everything there. The volume is huge. The eyeball doesn't even know where to rest on that dress. And there was already a lot of it, and the last thing that this dress really needed was that over dramatic slit. This is my point of view. Maybe you really like it. My vote is 4 out of 10, and of course it is completely non-compliant with the new rules. And other than that, it's something that we've already seen a million times, and it's sort of boring. Eva Longoria is wearing Tamara Ralph here. This is spring-summer 2025 couture dress with black accents, and she's also wearing Pasquale Bruni jewelry to complement it. I am not sure I like this dress. It looks like she's wearing tiny mirrors everywhere, and then it's got this huge black bow on the back and the super long train that looks like it's coming out of nowhere and actually belongs to a different dress. I'm not sure that that train goes with that dress. So to me, this is 5.5 out of 10. Julia Garner in Gucci. That's the smartest dress ever, because it's got this sort of see-through effect going on, but it's not really see-through, it's not nude, it's nothing like that, so it's 100% compliant, but still very beautiful. Julia delivered this gothic glamour in this ruched long-sleeve black dress with this very subtle train, and she paired it with Pasquale Bruni jewelry. I must confess, I loved this one. I love the outfit, I love the way it looked on her, so the vote is 8 out of 10. Alessandra Ambrosio wearing Zaire Murad. This is an emerald green gown from Zaire Murad's Spring-Summer 2025 couture collection. It's strapless design featuring sculpted bodice, intricate drapings, and a daring tie-high slit, not compliant, complemented by these detachable ruffled sleeves that really added a dramatic flair to the ensemble. And she accessorized with pomelato jewels and some strappy silver heels. She looked elegant and bold at the same time, and while the tie-high slit is not fully compliant, the rest kind of is from my point of view. And it was like a bit of volume in this dress, but not too much volume. I liked her. This color really looks very good on her, and it's a 6.5. If you like our videos, please remember to like, share, and comment. It's not a biggie for you, but it is super important for us. And also subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so that you make sure that you don't miss any of our new videos. Now, ALBA ROHRWACHER in Chanel. She donned this striking black dress featuring this off-shoulder neckline with a voluminous skirt, but not with too much volume, so it still makes it sort of compliant with the new rules. So the gown was cinched at the waist with a subtle bow, creating this silhouette that was absolutely classic but at the same time contemporary. I like it. As I said, it felt like classic, but there was a completely new touch to it. It also looked like modern. She looks good in it, so it's a 6.5. Tiffany, CHEN, and Robert De Niro in Giorgio Armani. He was sort of the star of the night, and he was perfect from my point of view. She could have done better. We've seen her do better on the Cannes red carpet. She's wearing this classic black gown featuring thin straps, a curved neckline, shimmering details. I liked the hair in this ponytail. Overall, I must say that she's okay. There's nothing wrong about it, but she sort of like takes the couple's glam effect down to a 6 overall. Pierfrancesco Favino is wearing Brioni. Anna Ferzetti is wearing Michael Kors collection. I can say nothing about that other than this is Italian style. This is very classic. They look good in it. Nothing that makes me very enthusiastic about the outfit, but still they look good, so it's a 6 out of 10. Isabelli Fontana in Nicolas Jabran. She wore this sophisticated champagne-colored satin gown with a high turtleneck, another daring tie-high split, huge jewel on the shoulder that to me made all the difference in this dress. And even if the color is not too different from her skin tone, this dress really looks good on her. It has this train, but it's still not too long, and as I said, the jewel from my point of view really brings this outfit to a nice 7 out of 10. Jeremy Strong wearing Loro Piana. This is typical male attire for Cannes, so he's wearing a tux, but what really makes, again, all the difference in the world is a tiny detail, which is the very trendy color of the outfit, and it makes this tux super cool, and the color really looks good on him. I love the loafers. So without sunglasses, he could have gone up to 7.5 because of the sunglasses. I'm not really a fan of sunglasses on the Cannes Croisette, so it's going to be a 7 out of 10 for me. Rossi de Palma in Ami Paris. It's okay, so it's classic, it's a tad boring. Please get rid of that fan. I thought that was a horrible detail. I really didn't like it. It's classic, it's compliant. Possibly again get rid of those sunglasses, please. And to me this is a 6 out of 10 outfit. Veronica FERRES in Jenny Packham. So this is a very classic sort of Jenny Packham black gown. You can really see it screams Jenny Packham. It's adored with shimmering silver beaded caplet that draped over her shoulders. It added a touch of glamour and sparkle to the ensemble, so the vote is 6 out of 10. And it's definitely very compliant. Now, Paola Turani in 20 Word Couture. Her look featured this V neckline, long-sleeved blazer adorned with metallic beaded netting. She paired it with a mirrored waist belt and a matching silk skirt. This outfit comes from the 20 Word Spring-Summer 2025 Couture collection. I must say that the skirt, from my point of view, is perfect for Cannes. It's flowing, it's light, the color is gorgeous on the red carpet. I'm not really 100% sure about the blazer, but overall I must say that this is like a 7 out of 10. SHANINA SHAYK. The gown featured a structured matte bodice complemented by a wide crystal encrusted peplum detail around the hips. The skirt was crafted from sheer glittering fabric, and it was adorned with all these teardrop shape embellishments. I'm not really a fan of this particular gown, and the detail at the hips from my point of view is perfect to like replace a handbag when you can't wear one and you don't know where to put your mobile phone, your lipstick, and a few other things that you can put it on that detail of this dress around the hip. From my point of view, this is a 6 out of 10. Galatea Bellugi wearing vintage Fendi. This classic vintage. I know a lot of people say vintage always works, but between the lace and the skirt and all those details, for me it was really too much. My eyeball just couldn't catch the entire thing that was going on with this outfit. So sometimes vintage should stay in our memories, and this is an example of that. And from my point of view, this is a 5.5 out of 10. Valentina Ferragni, sister to the much more famous Chiara Ferragni, she donned this shimmering iridescent gown that featured this strapless sweetheart neckline and a form-fitting silhouette adorned with all these sequins, and the dress also included these off-the-shoulder beaded sleeves. There was a lot going on with this gown. My opinion is that this is perfect for a beach party or Sweet 16 gown, but for this occasion, for Cannes Film Festival opening night, I'm not really sure this was the best choice that she could have made. My vote is 5 out of 10. Lady Victoria Harvey, one of my favorites. She's there every year, basically every day, and she always gives us a lot to say about her fashion choices. This year she wore, on opening night of course, she wore this feathered gown featuring a tie-high slit, one-shoulder design, sparkling headband, jewelry that was matching. And I was wondering when I saw her walk on the croisette in this ensemble, I thought, how is it possible that every single year this lady seems to put in all her best efforts to win the title of worst dress? She looks like she's ready for a performance in a circus more than for the Cannes Film Festival red carpet, and this is a typical example of why less is more. My opinion, 4 out of 10. Nadine Nassib N'Jaim in Tamara Rolfe. I'm going to start by saying that this is my opinion. So large breasts don't go well with that neckline. The flower at the center of the skirt was just a bit too much because she was also already wearing the long gloves, and the gown had a train. I think that this is a 5 out of 10 because she should have rethought her outfit before she walked out on the red carpet. Juliette Armanet in Céline, strapless black satin bustier that seamlessly transitioned into the skirt, black and white, very simple cut. The thing I'm not too excited about are those sort of wings, white wings at the bottom. Those were a bit of a head scratcher to me, but we've seen worse, and that's a 6 out of 10, I think. Melita Toscani in Chanel Couture. This gown is featuring this intricate embroidery, a floral length silhouette, and it was complemented by the black kilted, very iconic Chanel clutch, which added a touch of elegance to an ensemble that, from my point of view, was already extremely elegant, super chic, super classy. 7.5 out of 10. Daphne Burki in Alexander Vauthier Couture. Now, after Melita in that beautiful outfit, we get this. And when I saw this, my reaction was, okay, the only thing you can do when you see something like this is just laugh and move on. All of it, like literally, this is a 3 out of 10. Urvashi Rautela wearing Michael Sinku. Multicolored fishtail gown featuring strapless neckline, all this intricate mosaic-inspired patterns, a very voluminous steel tall train, and a little detail there. Apparently, the crystal-encrusted parrot-shaped clutch that she is carrying is by Judith lieber, and the value is around $5,000 of the clutch only. I don't really know what she was going for with this look. I think that the dress was already a lot. There was a lot going on there, and she has this super heavy makeup and the colors of the dress. She would have been perfect for like Cleopatra at the Venice Carnival, so probably she got sort of the wrong festival, the wrong time of the year. I really didn't like this. My opinion is that it was really way too much. She could have done a little less in some details, and maybe that would have been acceptable, but the way I saw it like this on the red carpet, it's a 3 out of 10. Princesses Maria Carolina and Maria Chiara de Bourbon, due Sicilie. Now, let's start with Princess Maria Carolina, who donned this strapless white gown featuring a black heart-shaped neckline and subtle train, and then we move on to her sister, Princess Maria Chiara, who chose a black Bordeaux neckline dress with a voluminous bow serving as sleeves. I must say that this year they were surprisingly well dressed. I have seen them wearing things that they should have never worn on a red carpet, so I must say that the gowns this year are nice. They look nice in them. It's a 6 out of 10. Aissa Maiga donned this strapless floor-length black gown adorned with sparkling embellishments. It's absolutely timeless. There's nothing wrong about this dress. She looks absolutely amazing in it. She's smiling and everything. She looks good. So, my opinion, this is a 6 out of 10. Raya Abirached in George Chakra Couture. This gown is from the designer's Fall-Winter 2024-25 collection, and it featured a rich, I would say, café au lait, since we are in France, silk fabric, an off-the-shoulder neckline, micro-pleated bodice, and flowing chiffon sleeves. The bodice, this is of course my opinion, is horrible. It's really horrible. I don't like anything about it. The sleeves, all that micro pleating going on. So while I do love the skirt, it's nice, it's light, it flows very well. The color I like, but the overall look is horrible. It's a 5 out of 10. Emma Thin in Hamda Al Faim. You can never go wrong with this cut, and the color is perfect for the Cannes Film Festival red carpet. Overall, it's a 6 out of 10. Gong Ju in Stefano Pilati. This is a 3-piece suit with a sharp shirt, a bow tie combination. The ensemble was elevated by this wavy detailing on the waistcoat, and it definitely added a subtle touch of character. And he completed the look with this floor-length overcoat. I super like this one. It's a 7.5 out of 10. Sean Baker and Samantha Kwan. He is wearing Ermenegildo Zegna, and I think it shows. And she is wearing this beautiful black gown. They look amazing together. It's a 7 out of 10. Hofit Golan in Gallipoli Couture. This gown featured a sheer icy white ombre effect, transitioning from a structured corset bodice to a flowing crystal embellished fishtail skirt, and then we have these wing-like sleeves. Now clearly she has not received that email with the new dress code guidelines. I mean, clearly she hasn't received it with this sort of outfit, and my opinion is that she's got no idea of what style and being classy and chic is, and this is a 3 out of 10. Jinta Biko. She donned this off-the-shoulder gown featuring sheer tulle overlay adorned with all these floral applique and sparkling embellishment, and then she had this flowing skirt, which I really very much like because I think it's very Cannes Film Festival outfit, the flowing skirts in light color. She surely has got this princess vibe to the look, but overall I thought, not really. 4 out of 10. 1 Quyang Hui, I'm sure the pronunciation is wrong, in One Feng Couture. The ivory tulle gown featured all these billowing layers that resemble flattened cotton balls. It created this cloud-like silhouette. She is the worst in terms of not caring about the new dress code. And if you put that together with the fact that the dress is horrible, she looks terrible in it, well, there you go with a 3 out of 10. Christine Sun was wearing Oscar de la Renta, and of course in every Cannes Film Festival edition on opening night you always have one mermaid, and this was our mermaid for opening night, and the outfit is a 6 out of 10 for me. Maria Borges in Zoyer Murad Couture. Now, the halter neck dress featured this knotted detailing, shredded effect cuts out, and a flowing train. And I think that it created a bold and elegant silhouette. Yes, of course, it's full of knots, and some people may not like it, but I think that still the color is absolutely stunning on her. The dress goes really well with the body shape. It's fully compliant with the guidelines, because she's not showing too much skin there, and I really liked the way she looked in it. So for me, that was a 6.5 out of 10. Alia Rosa, she wore this voluminous white gown featuring a hand-painted dove on the bodice, a hoop skirt adorned with all these illustrations of diverse girls holding hands. And she described it on her social media as peace in the whole world. And I am all for the concept of the dress, a call for peace, so she gets extra points for that. But unfortunately, I didn't like the dress, and I would have probably slayed this one if it were not for the very important message that she's trying to convey with it. So it's a 5.5 out of 10. Natalie Osman in Rosario. Natural black creation featuring this swan-like open back. And when you look at it, you think boring, and then when she turns around and you see the back with that necklace and everything going on there, well, that's a 6.5 out of 10. Friedrich Bell. Now, that was one of the greatest tragedies of opening night. Nothing more to add. It's 2 out of 10, and let's just move on to the next one. Nava Mao in Carolina Herrera. The gown featured this sculptural folded ruffles, tiered skirt with crisp white trim. She accessorized with Pasquale Bruni jewelry and Giuseppe Zanotti heels, which were remarkable. She looks elegant in this dress. It looks good on her. It's fully compliant, so it's a 6 out of 10. Farhana Body in Atelier Zuhara. Now, I really don't know what to say because she's beautiful, but this dress, I mean, it's too much of everything. She clearly did not get the memo on the new guidelines, because I am sure that that dress qualifies as something that hinders like movement, causes problems in seating and all sorts of things inside the cinema. I mean, so from my point of view, this is a 3 out of 10. So that's all for Cannes 2025 opening night fashion. Let me know who your favorite was, and also let me know if you agree or disagree with my fashion ratings. I'm always very curious to hear your opinion, what you think about the fashion choices. Did you know about the new dress code? What do you think about the new dress code and what the organizers are trying to achieve with it? Really looking forward to reading your comments and your thoughts on this, and I will see you in our next video, which will be on week 1 best and worst and fashion choices. We will be rating all the week 1 fashion, so looking forward to seeing you back here. Bye for now.